could record. So we are recording now. So I don't know how many people we have on here. If you're a new distributor, if you're on video, raise your hand if you're brand new. Can't see. My video's not coming in good. Anyways, okay, I am Stacy Schaefer.
Stace, before you start, you might want to mute everybody so we can get all the background noise out.
Let me do that. How do I mute everybody?
You should be able to do it as the host.
Myself.
Go to like the participants, and I think under there's a way that you, or if everyone can just go mute themselves. Oh, she found it?
I think so. Mute all. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so you guys can hear me though, right? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Anyways, so I'm Stacy Schaefer, your Triple Diamond upline, soon to be presidential. That's gonna be this month because June's gonna be epic. We're all super excited. I can see the hard work already. So I want to say to all of you new distributors, welcome to the family. We're so excited to have you. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. I've never done a new distributor Zoom before, and we'll see how long this takes and if we can get her done, because I have a lot of things to tell you and some cool people to interview on here, some rock stars. And I'm just going to kind of go through some of the things. In case you're not aware, in the top of Wraps Rock, there is a pinned post, and it is for new distributors. It's going to go through a lot of the same things that I'm going to go through on this call or this Zoom. It is pinned in the top, and it's a series of 8 pictures, and each picture represents a different day. And it kind of tells you what to do right from the get-go. And if you haven't looked at that, I encourage all of you to look at it. I don't care how long you've been in. The first thing I want to make sure of as a brand new distributor is that you know how to log into your eSuite. You can just go to myitworks.com and click login in the upper right corner if you don't know your website name. And your username is actually your ID number that you got. It's an account number. And then the password that you picked. And you want to log in, and there is a little piece at the top somewhere, and you're just going to confirm who you are. We always call it tax information, but it's just basically to confirm that you are who you are. That's really important to do because you don't want to be on commission hold. And you're on commission hold until you do that and verify yourself. And sometimes I see new distributors that have been in for months that haven't done it. So it's really important if you want to get paid to do that. The other thing I want to point out when you're in your eSuite is there's a little link at the top that says It Works You. And that is your basic training. There's tons of cool printouts and videos. There's actually a consultant guidebook that will help you. A consultant guidebook, a distributor guidebook. That's really important, but you can only view the videos from a computer. So it's really important to know that. If you don't have access to a computer, your public library offers free internet access. And I always say where there's a will, there's a way. So one of the most important things today, I think, to do is utilize social media. It's free advertisement for us. You already have a network of friends on social media, and it's really important to make an excited shout out. I have to get out of here for just a second and see if I can get rid of a couple things. There we go. Okay, I'm back. I know I was still here the whole time, but it's important to make an excited shout out on Facebook that you're now an It Works distributor, and share a little bit about the company. If you need ideas, again, in Wraps Rock at the top where it is pinned, there are ideas for you to use and make them your own. Under each one of those pictures, there's 5 posts that you can put on daily. Another important thing to do is to start creating your hundreds list. So what is your hundreds list? Your hundreds list is simply a list of people. Just use a notebook or whatever you want. You do it in your phone. You can print out a special piece of paper in your eSuite under the document library at the top that's called your hundreds list, and it's also in your It Works You training. But it's basically a list of 100 people you know, people that you're going to contact about your business. Your first goal is to get your first 4 loyal customers as soon as possible. And that can really literally be done in the very first day that you're in. One of the things that I love to say, and you'll probably hear me say it a lot, is whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, it's going to take the same amount of work, whether you do it today or in a week or 6 months or 6 years. So you might as well, if you want something out of this business, most of us are in here to make money and help others. I mean, I think that that's a huge thing. If you're not into serving others and helping others, you're probably in the wrong place. But getting those customers in is your first goal. That's going to qualify you for any kind of bonuses and really unlock the compensation plan. And it is a requirement for any kind of bonus that you want to earn. To have your first 4 customers in your first 30 days, it is a requirement for you to get your Ruby bonus. And if they offer any other bonuses in the future, it is now a rule that you need to have 4 loyal customers to be eligible for that bonus. So it's very, very important. And it also kind of, it helps you earn your wrap rewards, where you can buy a box of wraps or facials for $25 instead of $59. And it's just a way for you to get to know how to talk to people. You don't need to wait for your kit. So if any of you are waiting on your kit and you're brand new, don't wait. Just get in there, start talking to people. And that's one thing we're going to utilize these new distributors that went Ruby really quickly to find out what they did and how they did it, because it's pretty much all the same. Just going to tell you. So one of the things that is in Ashley Sinclair video that I love is, if you had 4 people you had to call and tell them some really exciting news, who would those 4 people be? For a lot of us, it might be our mom, our best friend, maybe our sister, whatever it is. Those are the first 4 people you want to call and tell about your business. And you're just going to say, hey, I just started this business, and maybe they already know about it. I'm super excited to share it with you, and I'm hoping that you'll support me and be one of my first 4 customers. We have products that will help everybody. And it's my first goal to get 4 loyal customers. It's just simply trying 1 product a month for 3 months in a row. You can change your product each month. And I do always say to people, it is on an automatic shipment. Get used to saying that right away, so that people don't feel like they don't know what's going on. It's really important to know about the auto shipments. And I don't hide that at all, ever. So, you just ask them if they'll use the products for a few months and give them your honest feedback. 3 months is all you're asking. And we have products that start as low as $23. It doesn't even matter what it is. We have health and wellness, nutritional products, and weight loss products. Skincare, that's amazing. So you want to reach out to those 4 people that you're excited to talk to about whatever's going on in your life. Reach out to those people, and you have to ask and share. I am going through this stuff really quickly because I do want to interview these 3 rock stars, okay? Another thing that I think is really important that we don't push nearly enough is to pick a launch party date. Now, I'm not telling you have to party all the time, but I'm going to tell you right now, you can build so fast when you hold parties, and your launch party is really essential to getting your business launched. Have your sponsor or upline diamond leader help you create an event on Facebook. And I'm going to tell you, invite every single person you know. I don't care who they are, where they live, or what gender they are. It's a way for you to get your business in front of them. And I want you to start changing your mindset right away. It is not up to you to judge how much money people have to spend. Okay? You don't know. Everybody has discretionary money. There's women that I know that drop $100, $200 on a handbag, but say they're broke. So everybody has discretionary money. It is not up to you to judge. It's up to you to offer, and it is up to them to accept or decline. Just get that in your head right away, and there's going to be plenty of people that will decline you, and it might even be your own family. Not all of us have the support of our family or even our best friends. So just keep your head up, and that's why we have Wraps Rock and the other groups you might be in. Several of you might have different diamond, double diamond, and triple diamond upline leaders. And those groups are there to support you and be surrounded by people that are like-minded and to help you stay positive in your business. One thing I want to tell you that's really important is don't take advice from your broke Uncle Joe. most people, if they're telling you that this is a scam or you can't make any money or you're not going to make any money or you're stupid or whatever that they're saying to you, there's a couple different reasons they might say that. One, they've either tried network marketing or direct sales and they failed. And the only way you can really fail is to not work it. Or two, they've never done it and they don't have enough knowledge about it. So those kind of people, you really just need to just kind of put your hand up and don't listen to them. Come back to the people in this business that have been successful or in businesses like this that have been successful. Those are the people you want to take advice from, not your broke Uncle Joe, okay? So launch party, like I said, is really super important, and have your upline help you create an event with good verbiage. And from there, if you want a party, you know, it says my meeting's going to end in 10 minutes. Shh, that's not good. We might have to come back on, you guys. I'm just going to upgrade to pro as soon as we're done. I'm done with this. Anyways, your launch party is essential, and what you do from there with parties is up to you. But it's really easy once you start getting people to your parties to get more parties off of them. And I want you to think about this. When you have a one-on-one wrap appointment, because essentially you want to get wraps on people, my brain totally faded here. You want to get wraps on people. You want to be excited. I can't even remember what I was going to say. Anyways, when you're having that party, people are excited and they might want to have their own party. And when you are in front of, you know, a few people, 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, you're doing essentially the same amount of work that you would at a one-on-one wrap appointment. You're talking the same amount you would talk. You might be wrapping more people, but hey, you're making extra wrap cash too. So anytime you even have somebody that wants to wrap, just one person, say, hey, do you have a couple friends or neighbor or sister that might want to wrap with you? Even a few people. Hey, if you can get 4 or 5 people together, I'll wrap you for free. That's just a way to put it out there without it even being called a party. And bam, they're having a party and they didn't even know it. Posting on Facebook is super important. Consistency is key. You can't post on Facebook 1 or 2 times a week or once a day here and there and expect social media to do anything for you. You really need to be posting 6 to 10 times a day and have a good mix in there of your life and your normal things you would post and your kids and your family or whatever, mixed along with It Works posts, and keep your pages really positive because you are trying to attract positive people. And if you have a lot of negative on your pages, you're going to attract negative people. And we don't need those in our life. Follow up with the 4 to 5 people you've asked to become a customer and get their orders. As you're posting on Facebook, follow-up is key. So you're going to be reaching out to people that are liking your posts and commenting on them. And you might just say, hey, you know, Courtney, thanks so much for the love on my post. Are you interested in trying whatever it is? Hair, skin, and nails. Are you interested in becoming a distributor with me? I'd love to have you on my team. Whatever it is, keep it simple and only answer questions they ask. If you don't know what to say, post in one of your groups. Somebody's going to answer for you. People that have been around. That's what we do, is we all help each other. You guys, if we get booted off, because we only have about 7 minutes, and I do want to interview our 3 rock stars. If we get booted off, just go right back in, and I will create a new Zoom room really quickly. Actually, I think we can just get right back in, can't we? I think we can. So we're going to do that. If we get hung up on, we're getting right back in. Go to your Facebook profile page and change your profile picture or your cover photo to reflect that you're an It Works distributor so that people know. And even change your work that you're an It Works independent distributor, you know, or add it to your current work. We're going to talk about steps to success. If you guys haven't printed this out, this is our steps to success, which we try to achieve every month. And that is simply gathering 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. And that might sound like a lot to you guys that are new, but when you're talking to people, it really isn't. I was dumbfounded when I started this business, how many people really are into health, nutrition, and weight loss products. I was just floored. So every month, that is your goal. Okay, I have to create a new Zoom with a new number. So I will be doing that. So 5 minutes after we get off of this, we're going to get on a new one, and I'll post the link in the event. So let's see here. Let me go to, okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is the other part of the steps of success, which is gathering your 3 distributors. And hopefully you guys printed out a Ruby chart. So I want to show you what a Ruby chart is and what it means. You are the Ruby. There's 5 people total on a Ruby chart. Now you can bring them all in, or you might bring in 3 people and one of them brings in 2, but it takes 5 to go Ruby total. So 3 that you've brought in personally, and at least one of them needs to go executive, which is them plus 2 people. So each one of these boxes on here represents a distributor on your team. You're going to teach your distributors the same things that we're teaching you: how to gather your 4 loyal customers, how to talk to people, how to post, do their launch party. And each one of these boxes, aside from the executive, which I'm not going to confuse you, but they need to have 400 in volume. So when we're talking about volume in this business, it's essentially sales, okay? And those sales come from their personal orders, it comes from their auto shipments, it comes from their customers, and that's what makes up the volume, okay? So I'm not going to go too much into charting because that's a training all on its own, but I just wanted you to see and get an idea of what a Ruby chart looks like. And everything from here is made from rubies. An emerald is 2 rubies. A diamond is 3 rubies. And it just kind of goes up and up and up from there. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit really quickly. We have about 3 minutes left on this Zoom, and then I'm going to create a new one, and we're going to interview our people because that's really super important. And I'm sorry I'm keeping you guys longer. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. One of the things that I always tell people, when you're brand new and you come in, and I don't care if you've been in for a year, if you haven't done this, you need to do it. Write down the names of 3 people you know right now that you think would be really great at this business. Maybe they have a really good personality, maybe they're really into health and nutrition, or maybe you just think that they'd be great just because. If you haven't asked your best friend yet, absolutely ask your best friend. Write down the names of 3 people that you think need this business. Maybe they need extra income, maybe they need to pay for college or braces, or who knows. Maybe they're just broke, like so many of us are. Ask these 6 people to join your It Works adventure with you. And you literally can just be excited and say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this and the possibilities, and I think you should do this with me because, and tell them why. Meet them for coffee or call them on the phone. Just tell them how excited you are to be given this opportunity. It's so much more fun when you can start with a friend and you have somebody to work with and build with. You really don't have to know a thing either. All it takes is your enthusiasm. When I started, I was ignorance on fire, and I sponsored 11 people in my first 30 days of business. And I did go Ruby in my first 30 days. I was excited, and I told everyone. I just said, oh my gosh, you should do this too. I just assumed everybody wanted to do it with me. It didn't even faze me what they thought. I just assumed they wanted to. When they'd ask me questions, I'd either say, I don't know, but I'll find out. You can do this too. Keep it simple. Don't make it complicated. Blitzing is really important too. Learning how to pass out your blitz cards. And if you don't have blitz cards yet, you can absolutely use pictures of a blitz card. I'll post one in the event, and text blitz people. Hey, have you tried this crazy wrap thing? I'd love to get a wrap on you. Are you willing to try a wrap for $25? Ask for people's support. So you guys, we have like a minute left, and I'm going to close out of here really quickly and create a new Zoom, and I want you guys to get back in so we can interview our people, because that's the most important thing I want to talk about tonight. So I will be back. So watch in the event for the new link, okay? Hopefully you guys all got me.